In the days of yore, when the world was young and the dawn of civilization shone upon the earth, there existed a realm of immense splendor and grandeur, Atlantis, the island empire of legend. Encircled by the crystalline waters of the deepest azure, its towers of white marble reached towards the heavens, like the very fingers of the gods themselves. Here dwelled a people of unrivaled wisdom and beauty, favored by the divine, their minds and hearts elevated above the common scourge of mortal frailty. At the helm of this celestial domain reigned King Atlas, a sovereign of boundless valor and wisdom, whose lineage was said to descend from the offspring of Athena herself. His demeanor was as the gentle tide, steady and nurturing, yet he held within him the ferocity of a tempest when his people were threatened. By his side stood Queen Leora, a beacon of grace and intellect, whose words could calm the most restless of spirits. Their union bore the fruits of prosperity and peace, and under their rule, Atlantis flourished like the fabled gardens of Elysium. Yet, as the ancients have oft whispered, no light can persist without its shadow. Deep within the heart of Atlantis, beneath the shimmering facade of perfection, a seed of hubris began to germinate. The Atlanteans, in their pursuit of excellence, grew proud and overreaching. Their unparalleled mastery over the elements and the stars bred an insatiable thirst for dominion. Foremost among these seekers of power was Princess Aria, the youngest child of Atlas and Leora. Her beauty was unparalleled, her intellect razor-sharp, yet a fire burned within her, a yearning to eclipse the glory of her forebears. It was Aria who first invoked the forbidden arts, delving into the arcane manuscripts that spoke of summoning forces beyond the veil of mortality. She sought to harness the very essence of the cosmos, to mold it to her will. In secret, she gathered a cabal of like-minded souls, those who had also grown restless under the tranquil reign of her parents. Thus began the rituals, beneath the cover of night, in the hidden sanctuaries of Atlantis. With each incantation, each offering to the unseen, the balance of their world was disrupted. The gods, once benevolent patrons, grew wary and watchful. The first signs of unrest arose as tremors stirred the foundations of the empire. The oceans, the lifeblood of their civilization, began to churn and swell with an unnatural fury. King Atlas, wise and discerning, sensed the disturbance that plagued their realm. He confronted his daughter, pleading for her to cease her perilous endeavors. But Aria, consumed by her ambition, spurned his counsel. She believed herself destined to elevate Atlantis to unparalleled heights, blind to the mortal peril she summoned. The gods' patience waned, and as Aria's defiance reached its zenith, divine retribution descended. From the heavens came a cataclysm, a deluge of such magnitude that the very seas seemed to unleash their wrath upon Atlantis. The indomitable towers crumbled, the splendid gardens were swallowed by the abyss, and the cries of a once proud people were drowned in the roaring tempest. Amidst the chaos, King Atlas and Queen Leora made a final stand to save their realm. They invoked their last vestiges of divine favor, seeking to shield their people. But it was too late. Atlantis, the incomparable jewel of the ancient world, was doomed. Princess Aria, realizing the magnitude of her folly, sought to undo her actions. In a final act of redemption, she channeled all her essence into one last spell, a plea for mercy.